careers in education. Let's start with the importance of education in today's society. The more educated you are, the better off you are. Education encourages learning and opens you to new ideas. In today's society, it's important to have as much education as possible because it also increases your risks for getting a job later in life. It's very competitive in the job field right now with the economy the way it is. So the more education you have, the better off you are. Possible education routes include elementary, secondary, special education, or administration. You can also get your middle level endorsement. Elementary education is a K through 8th grade certification. There are many areas of study available. At Central Michigan University specifically, those areas include English, dance, bilingual, English as a second language, family studies, French, geography, German, history, social studies, Spanish, industrial education, language arts, mathematics, middle level education, outdoor and environmental education, physical education, plan program, reading in the elementary grades, school health education, integrated science, and others. Secondary education is a 6th through 12th grade certification. The areas of study include bilingual, bicultural, biology, business teacher education, chemistry, chemistry and physics, dance, earth science, English, English as a second language, family studies, life management, French, visual arts, which is a K through 12 certification, speech, geography, German, history, industrial education, which is also a K through 12 certification, mathematics, music ed, which is also K through 12, outdoor and environmental, physical ed, physics, school health education, integrated science, Spanish, and others. A middle level endorsement allows you to teach specifically your major and minor in grades 5, 2, and including 9, and in your major and minor areas of preparation. This broadens your horizons for job opportunities and gives you more of a window to be hired into. Special education includes teachers of students with cognitive impairment or teachers with students with emotional impairment. Student teaching. Depending on which university you choose, your student teaching requirements could be a semester or they could be a full year. I know at Michigan State University the student teaching is a full year, whereas at Central Michigan University in Oakland it is just a semester. Most universities also offer study abroad options for your student teaching, which is where you would do 8 weeks internationally and the other 8 weeks domestically. You guys all remember our web evaluations assignment. You must complete 2 of these. Now it's time for you to choose your path. Using the website evaluation, you need to pick a path and research why you do or do not want to go, or why you do want to go down that route. For example, I personally would like to be an elementary school teacher, and I'd also like to get my middle level endorsement. My major is integrated sciences and my minor is history, so I would need to research those. I also need to research the steps required to get a middle level endorsement. For some of you who don't know what you want to do, that's when you need to really do as much research as possible and make sure that you follow your web evaluation so you know whether your information is valid or not. Now you need to find photos. Once you've chosen your content area or area of study, you can find photos that relate to it. You can use this website, Tag Galaxy, which we will go over in a moment after this, or you can use Flickr. You need to make sure that you cite your sources. It's very important. Next question to ask yourself are, what are some possible photos that I could use for my path? Since my major is integrated sciences, I could look up search terms like geography, rocks, space, things like that. With my minor being history, I could look up Rome, Greece, Native Americans, the Mayas, the Incans, things like that have to deal with history. With the middle level endorsement, it would be harder to find photos on that, but you could type in things like adolescence, sports, lockers, cafeteria, things like that. Now you would need to paste your photos onto your PowerPoint with the sources listed. It's very important that you list your sources, as stated before. Now you need to write a few sentences about why you chose your path in education. Personally, I love working with children and science interests me. I like to be in control, and I feel that I work best with middle-aged children or younger children. Now you need to pick 3 places where you'd like to do your student teaching. My personal choice, you're going to use the internet to do this, by the way. My personal choices would be Utica Community Schools, Troy School District, or Chippewa School District, specifically at Chippewa Middle School. Now you need to find satellite images. You need to use the internet to get the address of your 3 student teaching school selections. Then you need to use Google Earth, which the website's included for you, and Google Images to find satellite images of the schools you chose. Once you do that, we'll go over this in a moment, but once you do that, you need to ask yourself if these schools are visually appealing. And do you like the area around the schools, and most importantly, could you see yourself teaching there? So let's recap this assignment. What you're going to do is you're going to research possible education routes. Once you do that, once you choose or research your possible education routes, you're going to need to complete 2 web evaluations. From that, you're going to need to choose a path of what you would like to do in education. Once you do that, you're going to find photos that relate to your major or minor selections using Tag Galaxy or Flickr. You're then going to write a few sentences on why you chose the path that you did in education, and then you're going to need to do some research and select student teaching locations. Once you do that, you're going to need to find images of your schools using Google Images as well as Google Earth. And that's all. If you have any questions, you know that you can ask me after you ask a partner.